What's up, guys? It's Chris back with another watch video. Today I am doing a quick comparison of my Seiko Turtle Save the Ocean versus the Swordfish by Zelos. So right off the bat, obviously they're very different watches. Both are dive watches, 300 meters on the Zelos, 200 meters on the Seiko, 45 millimeter case on the Zelos, 42 on the Zelos, but you could see they both look around the same size. The Seiko looks a little bit different. So I'm going to compare just the cases here, and I'm going to just compare the dials and the movements, and then we will have a determined winner, basically. So case-wise, I am going to go with the Zelos. I like the shape of this case better than I like this cushion shape on the Seiko. I like this watch on a strap better. I have it on a bracelet, but even when it's on a strap, I still think I like the Zelos case shape better. They both are around the same thickness. The Seiko might be just a tad thicker, 13 millimeters. So yeah, I would go with the Zelos on this, on case alone. Dial wise, I definitely have to go with the Seiko applied indices, that blue to black gradient, but even a regular Seiko Turtle has applied indices. The Lumibright is really, really good on this watch. This has a sandwich dial. It does have that textured sand black dial, however, non-applied indices. It does have a sandwich dial, which is kind of cool. I don't think it's a wash. I really would go, if it were up to me and it's my money, and I have bought both, but I would go with the Seiko on dial. Handset, I don't like either, so it's really a wash. I don't like the handset on the Zelos. I don't like the handset on the Seiko. The only thing that the Zelos has that I do like is that little red tip of the second hand, which matches the red script on the dial. Other than that, I would go winner Zelos, but really they both aren't that great. Bezel action, I would actually go with the Seiko. The Seiko has a little bit better of a bezel action. It's a little bit looser, but it's very tight, and it sounds good. There is a little bit of play. However, the Zelos, it is tighter, which I don't like. It has a very good sound to it, but if I'm going to be honest, the finish on the bezel isn't that great compared to the Seiko, and I just think the Seiko Turtle has a really good bezel. I really like the bezel on this watch. I just like it better than the Zelos. Also, the Zelos has an applied indice, which is another reason why I would go with the Zelos handset. But the Zelos applied indice is nice. There's no applied indice on this dial, but the dial is nicer here on the Seiko. Then the movement. The movements are exactly the same. The movement in the Zelos is the NH35, and the Seiko has the 4R36, I think it's called, which is the NH35. Both hack, hand wind, 41 hour power reserve. So exactly the same movements. Now, what it all comes down to for me is the Seiko on a strap costs $350 on the secondary market, $499 on a strap. And the Zelos is $350. So, and stainless steel, you can get this for around $300. So I would go with the Zelos in this case. I really like the Zelos. I'm not a huge fan of the Turtle. I'm not a fan of the shape of the case, and I don't really like it that much. And I'm going to go with the Zelos in this case. Other than that, crowns. You have a signed crown on the Zelos and non-signed on the Seiko. Screwed in case backs. The case back isn't spectacular on the Seiko either. It's not that great on the Zelos, so it's a wash, I would say. Yeah, so for me, I would go with the Zelos, especially when considering, that they're very similar in price, and just the look of the Zelos, I think, is more versatile as compared to the Seiko. Anyway, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. It's super helpful and much appreciated. And let me know what you think of this comparison. What do you think is a better watch? Is it the Zelos or is it the Seiko? Put a comment below. I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much.